as Dash of Dave. He'll take some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crafts galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight. Mixing colors, day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave, and I'm back for another crafty video. Today we have another Finish It Friday. And this time we're working with this, which I found in my stash. I vaguely remember making it. I can't remember what I was making it for or what I was going to do with it. But I quite like it. I remember making this out of the windows from envelopes and then just sticking it down with some faux age sellotape to give it the kind of an authentic feel. And this one's just got a normal cellophane window. I think it was made out of a file folder. Yeah, it's kind of got a green core to it, so it must have been made out of file folder. So yeah, this is what we're going to do something with. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but that's always the fun of a Finish It Friday, isn't it? Let's start somewhere and finish somewhere else, usually. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. No, don't. I'm not a Londoner, and I like London. Don't get me wrong. I don't love it though. So, you know, because I'm not a Londoner, possibly. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Moving on swiftly, quickly. Moving on. You're gonna have to give me a minute while I find some paper. Okay, found some paper now. I was thinking maybe I make it into like a little journal. Is that going to be big enough? I fold that in half. Like, that's a word, Dave. Half is a word, but half isn't. Although if I was from London, maybe it would be. Yeah, I might make a little bit of just a mini signature to go inside. Is that what I want? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And this is just some copy dyed kind of computer paper. Oh, I was looking for that. Well, some of that the other day. It's surprising what you find in your stash, isn't it? Yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. We won't make many pages. We just want a few. Although I could do with a bit of a variety. Try that again. Don't pull that out, Dave, because it'll all fall on the floor. It's going to fall on the floor. I'm going to fall on the floor if I keep doing that. There we go. Bit more paper, bit of variety. You know what variety's like. It's the spice of life. That one has obviously got pushed back in and crinkled. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna stop saying gonna. I'm just going to fold all these in half. Right, I will just warn you, I am melting today. I'm currently filming this on Sunday the something of something. Sunday the 13th of July, and here in the UK it is quite hot. I think it's 29 degrees today. In this my craft room though, I measured the temperature and it's 34. We don't have air conditioning in the UK. It's not something. It's very rare to find houses with air conditioning, and our houses are designed to retain heat. Oh joy, which is great in the winter. You know, don't get me wrong. In the summer, not so much. But yeah, it's a bit sticky, and it's also very humid as well. So I think humidity is around 70%. So should I put another one quite like this, the greeny one? Wish I hadn't folded that, but never mind. It all adds to the agedness of it all, doesn't it? Maybe put another one of those in. I think I'll keep that one on the outside though. How many does that give me? Don't want it to be gapey. Yeah, that'll do. That's enough. That is enough. So I'll pop those back over there, out of the way. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it into a little mini journal. That's going to annoy me, isn't it? So let's see if we can rectify that. Just give it a bit of a crease the other way so it doesn't keep folding. That's fine. Okay, so I think I will either to cut it down first or right, let's see how big we need it first. So we want to go for a pencil will be good for about four calling birds, three. No, don't sing Christmas songs. It's July, Dave. Goodness sake. People will be unsubscribing left, right and centre with singing Christmas songs in July. It's just in my head. I don't know why I've got Christmas songs in my head. I have no answer for you. I'm sorry. Like I say, it's way too hot to even think. So to know anything is even harder. So my lack of knowing why I'm doing something, I blame on the heat. If that's not good enough, then it's just going to have to not be good enough, because that's the way it is. Oh, news just in. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Again, it's the madness coming out. News just in. My new healthier lifestyle is going spectacularly. Yeah, spectacularly. No, try again. Spectacularly. That's right. Leave it there, Dave, because you'll only butcher it if you try it again. I have lost my marbles. No, sorry, not just my marbles. I have also lost weight. I have been doing this healthy lifestyle change now for, well, I haven't weighed myself for a couple of days, so I don't know the latest update. But as of Thursday, so Thursday just gone, so Thursday whatever the date that was, 10th of July, I'd been doing it for 10 days and I have lost 8 kilos, which is around 18 pounds. Yes, it's around 18 pounds. It's just a little over 8 kilos I've lost, which is around 18 pounds. So, and it's not doing any kind of fad diet or slimming club or anything like that. It's just healthy eating, making good choices, and being sensible about things. So when I pick up things and think, oh, that's not good for me, I think about like longevity of my life, because Vic told me I've got to live forever, which is it's going to be really difficult to do. But you know, I don't like letting people down, but I will try my best, is all I said. So, forever's a long time, you know. You'll get bored of me, I'm sure, at some point. But thus far, just because I wanted to just be silly by saying thus far I haven't. Right, let me make a little bit of a what's it called? A template thing. But this doesn't help. I don't know what I'm doing here. Started a campfire. I'm not sure. That's not good. What is it? Is it going to be? No, because I need it to be as big as the thing. The size of an elephant. No, not the size of an elephant. I don't need it to be the size of an elephant, Dave. That's pushing your luck for that. Okay, let's take that out. My eyes are sweating. It's that warm in here. So, yes, I've done well on the weight loss. I'm really chuffed with what I've achieved. I spoke to my nurse. I went to see my GP. So GP is general practitioner, who is a doctor in the UK. I don't know whether that's a term anywhere else, so I will tell you anyway. So I saw my nurse, my new nurse at the new doctor's, because I've changed surgeries because I had terrible service at the other one. And she is delighted with what I'm doing, My blood pressure is down. My cholesterol is down. I don't have any. What are they called? Ketos. I don't have any ketos in my urine, which is not something I ever thought I'd talk about on here, but there we go. So I have my liver functions are obviously good. My liver and kidney functions are good. The tests have been sent off though, just to confirm all of that. Blood pressure's down, cholesterol's down, and I feel great. So I'm pretty happy with how it's going. So, and there's no it's not like I have any kind of this is what I do to achieve it. I literally just do things like I will pick something up and I will say to myself no, there's a healthier way you could eat a snack now, and maybe that's not the best thing for you today at this time, or whatever the reason is. Insert day, time of day, whatever in there. And also I'll think about, that's not helping, that's not actually doing anything, Dave. You're not making any sense. No, not sensible. You're not making any sense. That's true. Not making any marks on the page. There we go. I'm just going an inch away from the edge and an inch space, and then I'm doing the same on this. And I'm going to do it as a binding stitch, not a pamphlet stitch. Otherwise, I'd have done 3 holes. Although should I? Maybe I should. Maybe I should go 3 holes. Yeah, let's go 3 holes. So what we got? We'll do a pamphlet stitch. Change my mind. Have the privilege to. Sorry, prerogative to. It's my prerogative to have a little fun. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, again, who was that? No idea. Shania Twain? I don't know. Her hips don't lie anyway. Shania Twain. Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Dave. Why am I apologising to me? Why am I apologising to myself? I don't know. Sorry, folks, is what I meant. Again, I will go. Yeah, let's go an inch away from the edge, from the ends. Yeah, let's do it like that. So let's put this back on here. Or let's make some holes in the thing first. Let's make some holes. Let's make some holes right now. No idea. I have no idea. If I tried to explain it to you, I would fail, because I don't know why I do half the things I do. So we just accept it. So we accept it and we move on. We say nothing. We make no sudden movements, and we back away slowly. Don't spook him. Well, I can't remember what I was saying anyway. So, yeah, healthy lifestyle, healthy changes. Pick things up and say, is this going to help me live forever? Probably not. So I've had in the. I'm gonna just. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. I'm really sorry. I'm struggling. Yeah, so I'm making the healthy choices and just generally being good and seeing what I can do and not eating too much sugary stuff. Oh yes, I was saying what I'd eaten in the last. Well, yeah, in the last 13 days, including today now, I have had 50 grams of chocolate. That's not a day. This is in total. I have no idea what that is in and I bet I can tell you now, old big ears that never fails to shut up when I don't want it to speak isn't working today, I don't think. Alexa.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like there's an issue with the router and Echo device, so try restarting them. Unplug both of them.
Oh, shut
then
up,
plug the
Alexa.
router back in.
Alexa.
Wait 30
Alexa,
seconds.
shut up.
Once the router is back on and connected to the internet.
That's it. Unplugged her. She likes to hog the limelight. With guest appearances from Alexa, who's now unplugged so can't answer me. What is 50 grams in ounces? Don't allow. It's 1.7 ounces. So that's how much chocolate I've had since in the last almost 2 weeks, and I have I've had about I know I counted them. I've had 8 jellies, so 8 Haribos, or the equivalent of. They weren't Haribos. In the past 2 weeks as well. So I think that's not bad, is it? So that's an achievement. So I'm feeling good about myself, and feeling good about. I feel good. No. I knew that I would. Well, I didn't know I would. No. I mean, obviously, I've got a long way to go. There's more weight to be lost, but if I'm really having an effect on my body now with these like little changes, imagine where it'll take me. I'm never going to be a gym goer, so I really don't like the idea of going to the gym. It's not something I ever fancied doing. And I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around or hurt you. But I'm not Rick Ashley. So I did say it was going to be a bit madness today. Let's use the red one. So let's use some red thread, and call it Fred. 1, 2, 3, and a bit. Scissors, where are you? Yeah, so I'm, like I say, never going to be like, buff. Unless, I go for the colour buff. I mean, like, if I tan, that's that colour's the kind of buff colour. That's the kind of colour I'm more likely to go. That's my darkest I will go. I was laughing at Vic because, like, he's got olive skin and he goes a lovely, golden brown. He's got a very Mediterranean look to him, and it's just not fair. He looks beautiful when he's been out of the sun, and I look more like that file folder when I've been out in the sun. So, that's my Irish roots for you. It's in my blood, so I blame my heritage for my beautiful colouring in this weather. So, and anyway, I should stay out of the weather. No, I should stay out of the sun, or wear sunblock, because I have rosacea and it's not good for your skin when you've got rosacea. So, Dave, don't pull it all the way through, you fool. So it's kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. Oh, blimey, they're all coming through today, aren't they? Definitely must be tuned into some radio station today. It's definitely not the hair on my head picking up the radio waves. It's a kind. Anyway, shut up, Dave. Stop with the singing. Stop with the singing. Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody that can hold a tune. Nope, that's going the wrong way. That's going the right way now. Oh, sweaty eyes. Oh, have I split that thread? No, I haven't. I'm alright. Seem to be alright anyway. Cool. Okay. So that's an over, and then that's a under. That's an over. No, that's an over. So that should have locked it in. So we've got a nice little... Oh, that's not bad, is it? It's not bad for a quickie. Do I want a... No, I don't. Do I want a bow in the middle? But no, I don't want to go for a bow. I'll just leave it as that. So stick that back in there. And put that to one side. Get rid of those now. Right, now we can move on to the more interesting bit and actually doing something with it. So that's all in there. See, that was really quick, wasn't it? Nice and simple. Did what we wanted though. Got a nice finish to it. So, right, what are we going to do with the front, Dave? That's the whole point of the Finish It Friday. At least we've got somewhere now, so we've got a nice, like, it'd have been nice if that was at the front, but you know, I'm not going to worry about it. I could have had it the other way up, I guess, like that, but then everything's upside down. I think one of them's upside down anyway. That one, that's upside down. That's because I was lacking concentration. Like, you know, you have to be present in the room to know what you're doing. I did put the first sheet on upside down and then was like, no, Dave, you've done this not wrong, but you've lost your marbles here. So anyway, let's have a look. So I think it's going to be people again. I'm really enjoying. I'm really enjoying. That's a new word as well. I'm really enjoying using my people. So I think. I wonder. Oh, will you go on there? Oh, you will. Maybe I should put him on there. I quite like that, you know. Don't want any flowers. Let's have a look. Oh, what have we got here? What have we got? What have we got that we don't often use? I do not know because it's all buried under everything. Oh, we're going to have the words and quotes, I think. The lights and music. And we'll get this as well. I am melting, but you didn't need to know. I thought I'd tell you anyway. Right. I'm trying to get into here, and then thinking, do I really want to bother? I'm going to be disappointed, aren't I? It's not horrible. I think it needs something else with it. It's not horrible, but is it right? It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Right, okay, so maybe that's there and him there. Does that look equally good? Or maybe that there and him there? No, or maybe that there and that there? No, not that. I like it. Like I say, I like it like the other one. I also quite like that one. Right, we're not going to use that one then. Let's use one of the ones I've cut out because I need to have an excuse to go through my fussy cuttings and do some more. No, I don't like that. Right, at least I know now that it's not going to be everything I pull out is I love that. Or at least I know it's going to be some logic to it. Too much white space for me. I think that's what I don't like about that. I don't think today is the day when the teddy bears have their picnic. No, I don't think today is the day when I should be cutting anything out from the way I feel. Well, I quite like that, you know. He could have his spade above it. Doesn't really make any logical sense. Does it need to? Not really in my world. And everything makes sense in my head. Do you know, I quite like that. Do you know, I like it. Do you know? You do know, because I keep telling you. But I thought I'd just reiterate that I like it. Yeah, I like that. Is he the right thing then? Let's just double check, because like he's got a spade with him, and like these are brambles and they're not out at the same time of year. You don't want to have bare feet round brambles, fella. Fella, me lad. Could that go that way? It could. If I did that, he could go like that. I'm not sure about his whatever that is. I think it's a stick. I don't think it's a rifle. I think it's a stick. Yeah, I quite like that as well. Do you know something? I think that's better than, you know, that's a spade. I think it needs to be something more thingy. What's the word? More. What's the word? You know, the sea and the sands, seasidey. That's it. It needs to be more seasidey if we're going to use him. So, yeah, I think that is good. I like that. Do we want his elbow hanging off? If we do, we're going to have to strengthen it a little bit. So I might put a piece of card underneath there that I can do something with. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a piece of card under there. And then just cut that bit out. So it needs to be. So we're going to stick him on like that, aren't we? We're going to have him like that. And ooh, be careful of that foot on those brambles. You're going to regret that, fella. But no, that's good. I like the way that that's positioned. Right, okay, so I'm going to flip this over, holding that in place. And then I'm going to put a line across there. Draw a line in it. This is probably a bit overkill, this piece of card. Right, I'm just going to fold it over just for the time being, because I want to just draw around that bit that sticks out. I'd like to try and do it so that I don't have to cut round it, because I'd like to cut it to be... Is that enough? Or did I want him further out? Did I want you further out? In fact then, why don't I just do this? Oh, Dave, see? I blame the heat. We're blaming the heat, alright? Folks, you happy with me blaming the heat? Yeah, let's just do that. My marbles have been lost because of the heat. Okay, so... That's what I want. That shape. That's the shape I need. So I want that, and I want twice. So let's try and cut this out without taking my fingers off. Do that first. Because I quite like the quirkiness of it hanging off. I don't think his elbow is quite as pointy as that, but no, I don't think it is. Let's just curve his elbow a little bit. And then if I then do another one of them, let's do that there. And then we'll glue the two together, and then we've got a bit more rigidity. Rat-a-tat-tat. Shines on the moon. Yes, that one. Rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, butchering that. Don't want, well, certainly not me butchering it. So other people are free, feel free to go ahead and butcher that song, but I don't want to be blamed for it. So we will stick those two together. And then stick that to his elbow. And then what I'll do is I'll just put some like text over the back of it. I'll stick that to his elbow. Like, kind of like that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I don't know. It hangs off a bit. I think it needs to go a bit flatter at the bottom there. Yeah, it does. That bit needs to be chopped off. Let's do that. Oh. Now, you know, for all the moaning I do about the heat, I'm only moaning because I'm inside. You know, I do like it. I like being out and about in it, as long as I've got a hat on. The sun has got his hat on. Oh, today all of the songs are out. And I'm somebody's son, so that's fitting. I know it's the sun, S-U-N, not the S-O-N, but you know, it still works. It works. Just go with it. Just, you know, let me have my puns. So, right, just don't want your leg hanging off, so I just need to make sure that's just in the right place. That needs to go a little bit that way. And if your foot does hang off, we'll just have to go with it, Dave. Oh, it does hang off a little bit. Does it hang off a little bit? Yeah, we might just cut his ankle off. We'll see. We'll see whether we need to get to that stage. So, what am I doing? This, isn't it? So this, let's just ink this down. Where is the thing? That's what I'm looking for. Let's go for, what should we go for? Ooh, so exciting. Let's go for should we go for a vintage photo? Oh, it's a vintage photo, so you know, let's go for a vintage photo. Just makes it look a little bit more aged. Just works with my style. It's a personal preference, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to ink the edges though. I think I'm going to leave them as is. So we're going to have that on there, like so, and we're going to have him on there, like so. So the only thing is, like I say, just a little bit sticky outy for my liking, so I might do a little bit of surgery on this. Right, I didn't cut the hinge that I'd made. Just wanted to see if I could get him to... Well, that didn't make any difference, Dave. What was the point of that? Didn't make a blind bit of difference, did it? I can't do any more about that. Oh, I can, maybe, if I just pull it back a bit there. And then if we cut the bottom edge, that should tuck his foot in. Right. I know it seems to be going to a lot of effort, but, you know, if you're going to finish these things, we want to finish them right. Ah, that's better. Now then. That's better. Now then. So, we're going to have him on there. Sorry, I've just bent your stick. We're going to have that on there. Yep, that's right. That is lovely. That went well, actually. Well, you know, with a bit of fine-tuning. So, it went sufficiently well. We'll put it as that, shall we? We're just going to glue all of this. So, where are you today? What have you been doing while you're watching this? I know it's a different day to the day that I'm recording it on, but what are you doing right now? Is it nice where you are? Are you enjoying the sunshine, or are you not a sunny person? Do you prefer... The nurse that I was speaking to, she was saying about how she doesn't like it. She doesn't like this kind of weather. She prefers she likes it when it's the dark nights are drawing in, and you know, you can go home and put your pajamas on, and light a few candles and sit in the warmth of like the autumn winter months, which I can appreciate in some ways, but my house is not that warm in the winter, so it's not really very cozy for me. So I prefer it. I wished I could retain the heat from the summer into the winter months, and I guess, you know, that's just something we're just going to have to put up with, because with climate change, it's going to get hotter in the summers for us, and it's going to be wetter and not as pleasant in the winters. So, but you know, we have to, we do our lot. I do my bit for recycling, so I'm doing my bit. I am grabbing a piece off the floor, which, you know, if you look at my floor, I could probably make a whole journal if I looked at the whole floor. I think I'm going to just put a bit of this over here. I'm going to tear it down on the top and tear it off like that. Pop that over there. Oh, we don't want it to be that big, Dave. Maybe like that. Yeah, so we'll have it like that. And then we'll cut the excess off the edge. So yeah, I don't remember what I'd originally made this folio for, but it might have been a prototype or something. I don't know. So what am I going to do about that? Am I happy to leave that as it is? Yeah, it's not causing me any great worry. And on this side, we just need to cut that down. No, let's wait until it's stuck, Dave, before you start cutting it. And we'll probably use a blade to do it anyway. So we'll need a nice word on the front, a word in your ear. Do we want something on the inside? No, not her. What do we want? Do we want anything? What do we want? Do we want anything? So we could. What's on the back of there? Nothing. We could have maybe something like that, and maybe something else. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just making it up now. Well, I was making it up before, so live in the moment, and maybe that's the thing to use, because that was just in here randomly. Oh, it's them in their pixie hats. No, not there. No. Oh, do we want them? Oh, cool. That would look good, wouldn't it? Them looking, seeing, look. Oh, shut up, Dave. Let's not bother with it trying to convey any words today. That would look good. Quite like where they sit there. So I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to stick them down. You might have a differing opinion to me, but such is life. My journal. I can do what I like. It's my world, and I something little pride in my world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. The songs are all coming out today. It's very songy today, isn't it? Sing a song, make it simple, to last your whole life long. Shall we leave it like that? Are we happy with them there? Shall we go a little tiny weeny bit that way? A little weeny way that way. we'll stick them down now. I'm quite happy with them. Let's make sure your pixie hat bit is down. Oh yeah, cool. I like that. I like the way that turned out. That's good. Right, we need to live in the moment. Is live in the moment the right thing? I think it is. I think it's as good a one as any. I think we're going to have to put it up there because I think that blank space there is a little bit too much for me. We won't have it as thick as this though. We will just tear it apart. And we will just give it a bit of an inky edge just to make it lift off the page a little. Nothing too heavy, just a nice little dab, Dave. You don't need to go bull in a shine. What? Bull in a shine. No, try again. Shine. No, not even that. Try again. Bull in a china shop. Yes, that's the one. Bull in a. Don't try it again. You don't have to go on that mode. That's what I was trying to say. Don't try saying it again, Dave. We've already murdered the whole saying by trying to say it. So I know this is all still sticking out here. We'll sort that out. Don't worry. Worry ye not. We'll have. Should we have something on the in the back here? Do we want that? Do we want that like that? We could have that like that. I think we need something on the back, don't we? We definitely need something on the back. Oh yes, we need something. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not that. Maybe that's enough. Enough? Is it enough? It's never enough. More. I want more, I tell you. More. Give me more. That is not going to go on there. No, it's not. So I won't even try. I'll stick it in my eye. No, I won't stick it. It's because it rhymed. All for the rhyming. When I make my little jingle songs, I'm all about the rhyming. So it's all about like what rhymes with this, even if it doesn't mean that it goes together. Thing is, I'm covering that lady up on the end. No, we won't get her. Oh, I am melting. I am okay. No, so we don't want something that we're kind of going with the theme of it being a cooler. You know, not summer, aren't we? Because we've got brambles and things. So that's fine. We could have that on there. And then I think we'll just have maybe just a word. Let's just go with a word, Dave. Okay, let's just do that, Dave. Shut up, Dave. A bit of that. Soften up that colour. Get a bit of age to it. I would have, I guess if I was feeling so inclined or had more patience, I may have cut the white areas out, but I'm not going to. The whole point is about finishing it and not procrastinating. So we'll pop that on there. We'll do the back of it as well, because you will see that through the window. So at least then it's got a bit of text that when you see it through the window, it's texty and ancient looking. Not ancient, old looking. Shut up, Dave. Don't even try to pretend that you know what you're talking about. So yeah, I think this is going to be enough, and then we'll have a word, or well, when I say a word, I mean a quote, one of the quote chips. So all chips, I can't have them either. So in the UK, chips. When I say chips, I'm talking about, I guess, what you guys would call French fries, but well, you guys in America would call French fries. Don't know what they call them in Canada. Pommes frites, I don't know. Curiosity. Seen and noted. Seen and noted's quite fitting, isn't it? It's a little notebook. Seen and noted. Yeah, let's do seen and noted. Yeah, I'm not talking about potato chips, because what you call potato chips in America, we call crisps. And I'm really not overly worried about crisps. It's not something I feel like I can't live without. Whereas I mean, like, it's not that I can't live without chips. I just like them. But them being good, like I say, got to be good. It's all about the good. Good life. Good life, good life, good life, good life. In the good life. Good life. Seen and noted. Yeah, we're happy with that, aren't we? And then obviously I need to cut that elbow shape out as well. I covered the back of the elbow strengthening. His elbow brace. We're going to go a little bit off centre, because I like the look of it a little bit off centre, and it might not be your thing, but it's mine, and it's my make, so. And I need, when is it? Let's move that out of the way, because it's in the way now. And that can go out of the way too, because you're in the way now too. And I don't want to have to sing that. I know that doesn't belong in there, but it's going in there for now. I know, terrible. At least I'm tidying something up. And I was going to cut this out, wasn't I? So definitely better now that I waited for it to dry, because otherwise that would have gone a bit horribly wrong. There we go. Perfect. Oh yeah, lovely. Right, what do I want to maybe just a little bit of a, not too much, don't go too over the top, Dave. You can sometimes. Just have a little bit of a thing around the edge. Give it a little bit of colour. And we'll do that on the back as well. Around the edge, all the way around the outside. Like a buffalo girl goes round the outside. Then a cherry. I'm not singing that again. And we'll just do that on there. Oh, and that is absolutely blooming gorgeous. I think it's blooming gorgeous. I'm right happy with that. I'm really enjoying these Finish It Fridays. They make it feel like I have completed something. Well, I make it feel like I have completed something. And there we go. So that's what we've got. We've got this little Finish It Friday done. A nice little thing on the front page, but I like the fact that you can see it through the window. And then we've just put in a little notebook thing. And then we've got the back. And that's the bit on the back, seen and noted. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was something up your street, and I hope that was something that you might give me a like for, because it'd be nice if you gave me a like. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. But one way or the other, give me something. So give me a little respect. Oh, a little respect to me. Oh, you don't want me singing that. Anyway, folks, thanks very much for watching. This was Finish It Friday. My name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception, until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and I will see you very soon. Take care, folks. Love you loads. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of hugs. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.